Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rhyme of the Times for the week ending 22nd of November 2025. Mahmood causes a stir with her racial slur. A reporter refers to Khashoggi's murder, so Trump rebukes her. But regarding Ukraine, he seems to concur with what Putin prefers and accedes to his demands without demur. Hallett infers that locking down earlier would have deterred many COVID deaths that occurred. First Ash's test is over in a blur. She came to the Commons to lay down the law to give unlawfully landed migrants what for. She's only been in post for just over 10 weeks, but people seem to listen when she speaks. By the end of her address, many were impressed, though only the right of the House, it should be stressed. The rhetoric of Mahmood's address had many left-leaning backbenchers distressed. She wanted to make a point sharp and hard, used the P word about herself, which really jarred. Indeed, the Speaker issued a rebuke, but she'd already made the House listen and look. Shabana Mahmood may have been a bit crude, but her meaning couldn't be misconstrued. Her personal story told with the intention of grabbing the House of Commons' attention. While some may not have liked the tone or language, the substance and policy caused maybe more anguish. For a Labour Home Sec, the departure was stark from the usual path on which they embark. Shabana determined to make her mark using the immigration template of Denmark. Her proposal being, for migrants to reside here, they'll have to meet some key criteria. Make a contribution and learn the lingo, then after 20 years they can stay, hey bingo. In the meantime they'll be in limbo though, knowing at any time they may be told to go. If their own country becomes safe, they'll be sent back there, no matter how much it may appear unfair. The devil of Mahmood's plans will be in the detail, but the Home Secretary seems sure she will not fail. A week can't pass without some Trump moment of note, some act or quote to rock the diplomatic boat. This time it came during an MBS state visit, with all the pomp that the Donald could elicit. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi was welcomed to the White House proudly and loudly. When there's multi-billion-dollar deals to be sealing, it's hard to take notice of people's feelings, even the feelings of those needing healing from a loved one's murder that their state's concealing. The FBI concluded that MBS was in the know about Jamal Khashoggi's death 7 years ago. In fact, it's likely he ordered the assassination on behalf of the Saudi administration. But one media hack didn't quite read the room, didn't quite get the mood Trump was trying to assume. She desired to speak for one of her fraternity who, thanks to MBS, now rests in eternity. Trump told her off and then brushed her off. These things happen, he said with a hint of a scoff. No points for guessing whose nose is out of joint as a result of Trump's new peace plan with 28 points. The latest plan that the US has drafted looks like 28 steps towards Ukraine being shafted, giving Putin all he dreamed of under the sun, even giving him land that Russia hasn't yet won. Putin backed in his request to inflict more trauma, while Zelensky is backed into a corner. Trump appeasing Putin, giving him it all. Christmas coming early for the war criminal. The COVID inquiry has, so far, consumed huge expense to the tune of a huge fortune. In fact, about £300 million to be more precise, but after the event, it's easy to be wise. Everything can be seen with retrospective eyes. Easy to decide exactly where the blame lies. And the lies from the political and medical guys, but were they really lies or just wrong advice? As experts guessed and thrashed around, they got things wrong as they were breaking new ground. And the question is, has this COVID version of VAR represented value for money so far? Is Baroness Hallett more like Baroness Hindsight, smug after the event when it's easy to be right? Is she right to say the death toll could have been knocked down if Boris hadn't waited so long to lock down? 23,000 lives was apparently the price we paid for the first lockdown being by 1 week delayed. Making Johnson carry the cam for so many dead is a huge amount of blame on one person's head. And this isn't the end of the inquiry, at least another year to reach its entirety. On Saturday, Brits woke up in a haze. The news from Australia had them in a daze. High hopes for the Ashes already erased as the Perth test had finished in less than 2 days. In the opening day, 19 wickets fell, but England came out of it fairly well. From the cricket carnage, the outcome overall was that England had a lead, albeit very small. But they didn't push ahead, but instead their second innings unravelled like a ball of thread. Australia reached their small total in a procession, winning the Test match in the 6th session. From the jaws of victory, England couldn't win, batsmen getting out before they got in. Against a weakened Oz, it seemed like a sin, and British fans were making quite a din. And the players will have to take it on the chin as the questions are about to begin. Like, should Baz Ball be confined to the bin?